Hi everyone, it's Kristen and it is time for ArtVentures. So today what we are going to be doing is Picasso Pets. So if you don't know the name Picasso or Pablo Picasso is a very famous artist, okay? Now he was born a super long time ago. He was born so long ago, you're not even gonna probably remember. You wanna know why? Because he was born 139 years ago. Isn't that crazy? He was born in 1881 and it's right now 2020. It's crazy, right? And then he lived for a really long time, but he died in 1973. And if you can believe that, that's before I was even born. I know, right? So he was an artist, and like I said, when he started art, he would do portraits, like he would draw or do paintings of his mom. He did a self-portrait. A self-portrait means what? He painted a picture of himself. So he painted, basically what people always like to do is they wanted to paint things the way that they looked. So for example, this crayon. He would paint that crayon to look exactly like it is, right? Point at the top, round at the bottom. He would paint me to have my sunglasses on my head, my blue shirt, my two eyes right here, my nose in the middle, my earrings. But later on, he decided to change the way that he did his art. So it's kind of like, you know, when you were younger, you liked to play soccer, and now you're older and you don't like soccer anymore, but you like baseball, right? Or you used to like Raisin Bran cereal, but you don't like that anymore, and now you like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So see, things that you like change. So the way that he used to paint it, he still liked it, but he wanted to try something different. So he decided to do, basically make his paintings not look real. This was something that's called cubism. So at school, sometimes your art teacher might talk about things like that, and you've probably seen pictures. It's basically like they use shapes, like geometrical shapes, so like squares, triangles, circles, things like that, are put into their pictures or their paintings. And then what he would do is he would paint people or, you know, animals, and instead of putting the two eyes here, he put one eye up here and one eye over here. The nose might be coming out the side of the head. So to some people, when we look at it, it might look kind of crazy, but it's kind of cool looking too. And then when he would make his paintings, he used all sorts of different bright colors. So like he didn't paint, you know, the whole face brown or purple. He would do like this section pink and this section yellow and this section red. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go ahead and do a Picasso pet, because I don't know about you, but I am not good at drawing people at all. Like maybe a stick person, but like people, not very impressive. So we're going to make a Picasso pet. So if you are doing this at home with me, all you need is a piece of paper, okay? Something to draw with. So I have a mechanical pencil, not my favorite, but that's what I have with me. And then you just need, I brought some crayons. So if you want crayons, markers, colored pencils, whatever you like to color with. It's gonna be super easy. It's just basic shapes that we're doing. It's just for fun, but it's kind of cool. You got to learn some things about a famous painter named Pablo Picasso. And guess what? He had a pet. Guess what his pet was? It was a dog. And guess what he named his dog? What do you think? Do you think his name was Max? Or what is a Spot? No, that wasn't his dog's name. What about Sammy? What about Tasha? What are some other dog names? Charlie? No, that wasn't his dog's name. His dog's name, you ready? His dog's name was Lump. Can you believe that? I mean, who names their dog Lump? Pablo Picasso, apparently. If your dog's name is Lump, that's pretty crazy, right? Now there's two people that I know that have a dog named Lump. So grab a piece of paper, grab something to draw with, and we're gonna make a Picasso pet. So I'm gonna show you an example of one. This is an example of a dog that another person made, a child made. So see what I mean? where the eyes don't necessarily look like they should be where they are. They put whiskers on the side and up close to an eye. And then when I say geometric shapes, look in the ears. See how there are squares and triangles? You see that? And see how it's not all colored the same color? That's what we're gonna try to do today. So it's just an easy little project. I'm gonna kind of go step by step with you, but this is also how you want it to be. So take your piece of paper, and are you good at drawing a circle? If you're not, you can get something to trace. I mean, when I draw a circle, it's never perfect, right? It's probably the same for everyone. So what I want you to do is get something to draw with, and I want you to draw a circle or an oval, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my circle. Okay, see how it's not perfect? That's fine, art's not perfect. All right, next thing you wanna do is you're gonna divide the shape in half, okay? Doesn't have to be in half where it's even. What you can do is you could do, I'm just gonna show you an example here. Here's your circle for your face. You could do a line like this to divide the face. Can you see that? It's kind of sunny in here. You could do a zigzag or a jagged line. See that? You could maybe just divide it on one section. See that? You could divide it in multiple sections. But like I said, what Picasso would do is he would draw people or animals, and you know, the nose would be hanging out here on the side of the forehead, and then the mouth would be in the middle where the nose is supposed to be, okay? So it's just kind of fun. All right, so I have my circle, and I am going to go ahead and, I don't know, just make, or maybe I'll come over here. Here, this is gonna, here's mine, okay? And now I'm gonna need to decide where I wanna put the dog's mouth. I think I'm gonna put it, now I'm gonna do my nose and my mouth together, just because in pictures it always looks like the mouth is connected to the dog's nose. And obviously if you don't have a dog, or if you're like, oh, dogs are boring, you could turn this into a cat, a hamster, a bunny, a zebra, a kookaburra, whatever you want. I'm gonna go ahead and try to make it be like a dog. Okay, so there's my mouth and nose. Now I have to decide where I want to have an eye. So I think I'm gonna put an eye up here. So here's one eye, and like I said, you're not supposed to put them where they normally would go, okay? And then let's see here, I guess I'll put another eye over here. And I think I might put like a triangle here. And what could I do here? And then dogs do have whiskers sometimes, right? And I need some ears. And I'm gonna put another ear over here, I guess. Okay, how's this look so far? Kind of crazy, right? So now in my ears, I'm gonna put some geometric shapes. I guess I'll just start, I'm gonna do kind of like a zigzag line, which will make it be kind of like triangles in the ears, or at least in this ear. And then I'll just do maybe some squares with some lines, like so. All right, and so now I'm gonna go ahead and color. I should have done an example early on so you don't have to sit here and watch me color, but you know what? Coloring is fun, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and start here. I always like to outline before I start to color. Totally up to you if you want to do it that way. Now I'd love to see some of your pets when you're finished. And if you do a really nice job, you can hang this up at your house. I think your family will be impressed that you made a cubism in the form of a Picasso pet. I think if Picasso was still living, he would be very proud of us, right? And honored probably that we're trying to make artwork like him because we think his artwork was so cool, right? So I'm coloring away. I'm trying to stay in the lines. I'm not the best at that, but hopefully you won't grade me on my coloring skills. Let's see if I can find like a black kind of color. I don't even know what this is. I guess it's black, it could be gray. Oh yeah, it's a very dark black. I'm gonna outline my whiskers. And an eyeball, let's see here. I like blue, shocking as it may be, but make this blue, and I think I'll keep the other side of the eyeball white. Let's do the nose in a pattern too. Gonna make some squares on the nose. How's everybody doing? Is everybody deciding that they're gonna go ahead and make a dog too? Or what do you think? Are you thinking something different at your house? Adults and parents, this is something you could do too. You guys could have a little art show later. That would be fun. All right, we're almost there. Almost finished with my nose. And then I will do my other eye. This is kind of this is a metallic green, I guess. I'll try that and see how it looks. Looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna use this on my ears too. So just color away with me. Make the silly shapes on your picture so it'll look like a dog, but it's not really looking like a dog, right? It's kind of hard to imagine. If you see dogs or if you have a dog, you're like, this is not normal. It does not have its eyeball all the way over here, right? And then just color in, do your best. I'm gonna try to go quick here, so this is not like the longest video ever. And like I said, I'm not coloring everything all the same color. And that's what Cubism was all about, right? They had lots of bright colors. I mean, I guess this is your art, so if you wanted to color the whole thing brown, you could do that. But I'm hoping that you're gonna try to do it kind of like Picasso did, with lots of different bright colors, with different shapes. And I'm really anxious to see what they look like when everything is finally complete. So I'm trying to color fast. I know, you're probably like, come on already. I'm ready to go outside and ride my bike. But don't leave me yet. Try orange, I haven't tried orange yet. Can everyone see what I'm doing so far? Should I show you here? I'm getting there, right? It's getting colored. We should try gray. Wish I had a Picasso song I could sing to you. I don't really know if he had any songs. What's asparagus? You want to try asparagus? You think it would be a good color green? Let's try it. I ate asparagus for dinner last night. Do you guys like asparagus? Okay, it's a good color green. I'll show you in a second once I get this section filled in. You know, when I was younger, I never had asparagus green in my crayon box, so that means I'm getting not older, but taller, right? You'll have to ask your parents if they had asparagus green in their Crayola crayon box. I've never heard of asparagus green before. I also never had metallic, what is this, alloy orange it says. We'll try this color over here. I never had a box of metallic crayons. Kids are lucky nowadays. Here's my metallic orange I just did. And go for whatever this is, wild strawberry. Never had wild strawberry when I was growing up. Those are some lucky, lucky kids. What is this now? Some of them I can't even see, so we're gonna go with it. It's like a yellow color of some sort. Okay, I'm trying, kids, I'm trying. 15 minutes into coloring and you're probably so bored. It's gonna be awesome though. So I got kind of like a pink color. I'm gonna try a different color, I guess, everywhere I go. How's your coloring page coming? This is what is fun about art. You can make it and create it however you like. So, Pablo Picasso, just some fun facts for you. He was born in Spain, and he had a lot of names because it was a tradition to have a lot of names. Like you would have names of your aunts and uncles and grandparents, but for short, his name was just Pablo Picasso. But I think it was like 13 names or something like that. Pablo, Ruiz, and sometimes you would take like your mom's last name before she was married kind of thing. So that's kind of cool to know. And then where he lived, he was very into bullfighting, if you've ever heard of that. So he used to go there all the time with his family and friends, and because he was a famous artist, he would usually get to sit in the front row, and the bullfighter would come over and say hi to him. And then eventually they found out that he was an artist, and so he was allowed to make posters for the bullfight. So kind of like, you know, if you see, when you're driving on the road and you see like those billboard signs, and it says, you know, McDonald's over here, or, you know, it advertises like a movie or something. That's what he would do. He would make a poster to advertise that there was gonna be a bullfight coming up soon, and saying, you know, this is who's gonna be here. You should come and watch. It's gonna be really cool. It'd have the date and the time. So that's neat that he was able to do something like that for something that he really liked, you know? Wouldn't it be cool if like you really liked, I don't know, you had a favorite cereal, and so the company that makes the cereal was like, hey, could you make me a poster talking about how great this cereal is? That would be pretty fun if you could do that, right? Maybe cereal's not that exciting to you, but you know what I'm saying, right? I don't know what this color is. I'm almost done, kiddos. It's another metallic color. Trying to do this fast. I've got one more section to color, and then you'll get to see my finished product. What do we need here? Maybe like a green? I guess we'll do that. And I'm almost finished. You're gonna get to see what it looks like at the very end. You'll be so proud of me. Now you can take your time. Obviously you don't have to be speedy like me. Remember I said to outline, and I just bumped that up. Can't wait to see yours though. You learned a little, you try a little. Where'd I put that black? Where did I put my black crayon? I'm gonna outline the mouth. Okay, kiddos. Here it is. My Pablo Picasso pet. Pretty cool, huh? So it looks like a pet, but not really, right? Can you see? Awesome, so I can't wait to see yours. Send me a picture if you can, and we will share it with everybody to see. We'll have like our own online art show. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.